Buenos dias, amigos. How y'all doing, baby? It's Friday. It is Friday. We made it here. Made it through the whole damn week. Now we can kick back, relax a little. Y'all know the routine. So I assume that you have your beer all handy and it's probably iced down real. I'm having me a little Dos Equis today. It's a good Mexican beer. And put that right there to help me remind me. And I'm going to have it in my tilted glass again from Esther Ramirez. That's a nice fine pale ale. And woo! La Familia! To the family, baby. To the family. This Blue Dot family. Growing every time I turn around. Pretty good beer. Pretty damn good beer. What's that guy say? Stay thirsty, my friends. Anyway, y'all know the rest of the routine. I assume you do. So, what's going on? Before I get all started up today, went to the post office there and I got a little mail today. From Miss Cole Waters from Baltimore, Maryland. And she sent a nice little donation and a note that says she loves watching my rants and you tell the truth, baby. That's what she said. That's what she said. I tried to. She's a retired letter carrier and boy am I enjoying her life. I am so glad you are, baby. You got time to do a few things that you want to do. You ain't got an alarm clock to get up to when you retire. Your life is Riley, right? No, I don't think so, baby. Nope, just wait every time I see somebody retire. And they say, well, now I ain't got to work no more. Just hold on, baby. There's shit to do around the house you didn't even know existed. Anyway, what the hell is going on? Well, Donnie's on the move. Dos Equis, pretty damn good beer. Donnie went to the NRA meeting. The NRA's meeting, the National Russian Alliance, that's what I call them, had their annual meeting, and guess who was the keynote speaker for the 5th time in a row? 5 times. Now pay attention to that 5 times shit. Donnie went down there to give a speech at the annual meeting for the 5th time now. Let me see. Let's toss him. The previous 2, he was either president or president-elect or something, or candidate 2 while president, I guess. Backing up, well, I guess the NRA had a little faith in him 5 years ago. Should have told you a little something. Maybe this plan was in the works for a while. But he stood up there for an hour, and the highlight of the crowd was when he signed a note. That's right, he didn't sign any legislation, he didn't sign a law or anything like that, a celebration National Russian Alliance Day. No, it was a note. He signed a note to the Senate, and it was a note saying that he wants them to stop the ratification of the United Nations Arms Trading Treaty. He don't want us to be in the United Nations Arms Trading Treaty, you know, where they're trying to cut back on selling arms to everybody, but that's not Donnie's game, baby. We already know that. Donnie's game is selling weapons, and Jared Kushner's out there doing a whole lot over there in Saudi Arabia. We can't have no UN getting in the way of selling guns. Are you shitting me? He's talking to the National Rifle Association there, the Russian Alliance people. They're all about guns, baby. As a matter of fact, that's his whole speech was more guns, more access to guns, guns in the school, letting them know everybody we're safe. If everybody's got guns, get a lot of guns. We're going to be safe as shit. Until Hansen, the lieutenant in the Coast Guard, who had a lot of guns and had a list and all that. Yeah, let's have them all get guns, Donnie. You're preaching to a bunch of gun nuts out there, Russian agents as far as I'm concerned. They're being investigated. They're taking money from Russia and making contribution campaign. $531 million or something like that I think they spent. I might be wrong. It might have just been $31 million. But it was a lot of money I think they spent on him. And to get his ass elected. But yeah, he stood up there for over an hour and rambled. He did the same thing. He called on to Sean Hannity's show and talked for 45 minutes about every conspiracy shit you could think of with Sean Hannity. I read a little article in there that said the 45 most stupidest things he said talking to Sean Hannity. Hell, I didn't write them down. I kind of read them, but it's like, are you shitting me? Yeah, everything you can think of from the wall is being built. We're building acres and acres of the shit to every other subject you can think of. Anyway, let's see what else is going on in the news. The GOP, I got a list here today because it's Friday. Casual Friday, I guess. GOP's got a push to get rid of Mike Pence. Are you shitting me? Gonna get rid of Mikey boy? Been so faithful over there like a little puppy dog. Did y'all remember him in that meeting with Schumer and Nancy Pelosi? Where he was sitting over there in the chair and he never moved the whole time. He's a puppet. You can stick your head. Donnie sticks his hand up his ass and works his mouth, I guess. I don't know. But he's taking a hit. Mike Pence, he's taking a hit, baby. They want Nikki Haley. Remember the old United Nations ambassador that we sent over there, and she quit over there. I guess the plan was, well, she gonna be vice president for Donnie. Is that it? Going into 2020 to get a woman on the ticket to try to salvage their reputation? It ain't gonna work, baby. It ain't gonna work. She's a nice lady and all that, but standing next to you, she gets Trump shit all over. Everybody goes around you, you get Trump shit on them. They sour, they stink, they do stupid shit because you tell them to. And then you go around telling, oh, I didn't tell McGahn to fire Mueller. Oh, yeah, you did it right there in the Mueller report. He said it, baby. He said it. But you don't want to believe it. So, well, let's just find out, calling people all up in front of the damn Senate, and let's have a little discussion. Let's call them in front of Congress. Let's let everybody lay their shit out on the table so all of us can hear that shit. Lindsey Graham came down to a banquet in Texas. Oh, my God. Now, this is one of them little things that tells you that the right is getting a little nervous, baby. They're getting a little scared. They got to come up with new plans because Lindsey Graham's down here in Texas talking about climate change. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Now you're going to get on board because there's a swelling up of people in this country that are concerned. Baby, muy caliente down here, baby. It's very hot. Of course, this is South Texas. It's like that. That's why you drink beer. But there's a big uproar about the climate change, as well as there should, because things are happening at a faster rate than they thought, and science is paying notice to it, and they're publishing reports and stuff and studies. So the GOP needs to come up with a climate thing to combat the Green New Deal. That was Lindsey Graham's speech to the Texans down here. The Republicans have to come up with a climate bill to battle the new Green Deal that AOC put up there. Why? Because that bill is starting to gain traction because people are tired of this shit. There's technology to advance us. We just can't go back because Lindsey wants to concentrate on efficiency. Well, of course, we can all cut back on the power a little bit, save a little bit here or there. That'll do the trick, won't it, Lindsey? Natural gas. Yeah, let's keep drilling and fracking, baby. We can get that shit out of the ground. In clean coal power plants. You know, that's where before they burn the coal, they run it through a car wash like thing and they wash the coal off real good so it's clean when they burn the shit out of it. And those those things get up in the air. But it tells you how nervous they are about there's a whole group of young people out there nowadays. They're making these marches, huge marches over climate change around the world. And they're recognizing it's a threat to them. They got to come up with something, pull something out their ass real quick. Like the healthcare plan. Oh yeah, we got a healthcare plan. It's going to be great. Here's the plan. You re-elect Donnie, make sure that the Senate remains in Republican hands, and then after 2020, we'll start working on, we'll come up with a, don't worry about it, you'll be fine. Just don't die. That's their plan. Pull something out of their ass. You can bet your ass it will benefit the insurance companies, the rich people, all of those wealthy in the nation. And speaking of wealthy, The Waltons, the Coke, and the Mars family. And Mars bars, you know, Mars chocolate. Everybody loves chocolate. The Waltons, the Cokes, and the Mars have a combined wealth of $348 billion. That's what a B, baby. $1 billion. And what makes that so amazing is that is 4 million middle-class families. That's middle-class families. They have as much wealth as 4 million middle-class families. Those three families. That ain't counting all those people that aren't middle class, who maybe used to be in the middle class, used to be there. I used to be there. I used to live in Country Club Estates out in Corpus Christi. Are you shitting me? It was a nice neighborhood. I was proud to have it. I don't have that anymore. There's a lot of people lost that middle class status and are barely hanging on to what the hell they got. I'm proud of what I got. I like where I am. But it's all I got, baby. And there's a lot of us that fight every damn month to hang on to it. And that's what we do, baby. But it tells you a lot. We were talking about the disparity between the advance of the workers' wages, that's gone up 11% over the last freaking 50 years or whatever. And the rate of CEO pay, which rose 900 and some odd, 900 and some percent. In the same time, there's your wealth, baby. There's your middle class. There's the thieves at the top that think they're worth so much that they take everything, baby. Here, have a crumb or two. You hungry? You need a job, baby? Go to work, man. The rent's getting high. I have a friend of mine just moved into a new rent house. $1,100 a month, baby. Now, a lot of y'all out there thinking, oh, John, that's cheap. Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? No, baby, I couldn't afford that. My house payment's under that. I live out in the country, though. ¿Y dónde se compra con mucho gusto? You live out, it's a little cheaper out in the country, baby. And I don't know, I couldn't live in the city anymore anyway. But, man, I'm telling you, there's a big disparity between the haves and the have-nots, and it just keeps on getting bigger because of the laws of our country, because of the tax laws, the inheritance laws, all the bullshit that goes on to make sure that the wealthy stay wealthy, baby. And in that process, keep your ass poor. And that's the game, baby. Anyway, what else is going on? Oh, yeah, he's trying to revisit Charlottesville because Biden came out and made a comment about Charlottesville and that we are in a battle for the soul of our country. And I believe that wholeheartedly. I believe that statement because we are. And it's you and me and this Blue Dot family and a million other billion members around the world who never even heard my name, but we're all in this same family of trying to save our own countries, our own world, indeed your own city, your state, everything, baby. Everything is on the line. It always is. But they're talking about state. What do I have down here? Oh, yeah, House Bill 4260. That's a Texas bill. It's been introduced down here in the House in Texas, and it's a bill. Let me see, what's the name of the bill? The Man's Right to Know Act. The man's right to know. That's right, I got a right to know. You better let me. What do you want to know about that bill? Well, it was introduced by Representative Jessica Ferrara. She's a Democrat. She introduced the bill, and she suggests that there should be a $100 fine for male masturbation. Now, if you get caught there diddling, buddy, you're going to have to cough up a few bucks for that. $100 to be exact. You over there spilling that on the ground or a tissue or some shit, that could be a baby. Not only that, but those that want Viagra, that would require a rectal exam to make sure your prostate's in good shape and you don't die if they give you this medicine. So if you got a prescription for Viagra, well, you need to go get a doctor and get a finger poked up your butt. That's right, baby. That's legislation that was introduced. Yeah, it sounds stupid. It's meant to be. It's meant to fly in the face of the abortion bullshit that they have down here in Texas. The pro-birthers, not pro-life. They are not pro-life. Look at everything else they do. Has nothing to do with pro-life. Oh, you need some food stamps there because you're starving and your family ain't got tough shit. Go get some food somewhere else. You need any other help getting into college? No, you ain't got enough money. Get out of here. That kind of shit. That kind of shit, baby. Where was I? Oh yeah, Charlottesville. He's now trying to revisit it because Biden brought it up that what he was talking about there when he was talking about your good people over there with the tiki torches chanting all sorts of racial slurs when he said that there's good people. Well, he was defending Robert E. Lee's statue, who Robert E. Lee was a great general, whether you like it or not. That's what he said, baby. Robert E. Lee, great general. Whether you like him or not, it doesn't matter. And that's why those people were there protesting. It wasn't about racial issues, so pay no attention to the racist shit they were spouting. That's what he's trying to tell you now. But he's not. He's just making an excuse for those little minions and cockroaches. Yeah, we was just there to protect the statue. Yeah, that's the ticket. We aren't racist. We're proud of our heritage. Are you shitting me? You lost, baby. Your heritage is you're a bunch of losers who fought for a stinking idea. An idea that in the face of humanity stinks. But, you know, that's your ancestor, so what do you give? Also seen a sign, a story out there where West Texas and New Mexico, the checkpoints are closed, baby. They're closed. They ain't got no border patrol out there at the checkpoints. So they're all over there at the border trying to deal with the immigration issue because Donnie's making all sorts of problems over there. But now if you drive from here to Nuevo Laredo, Mexico, go over to Mexico, not too far from here, about 100 and something miles that way. When you come back on that highway, 59, where you're going to run into a checkpoint out in the middle of nowhere. You're going to top a hill, and way out there in front of you is this big station where you're going to pull in, and they're going to check your car. They got a dog out there going to sniff it around, looking for drugs and shit. Yep, nobody there, baby. Nobody there. So you tell me he's worried about the drug epidemic? Worried about the drugs coming across the border? Are you shitting me? They don't check you at the border. I mean, they say, if you drive across, they check you there. But there's a lot of ways to get drugs across that river into the United States. Once you get it in the United States, you get it into Laredo, by God, just put it in a truck and ship it off. But you got to go through that checkpoint, and there ain't no way around it. Only way in, one way out, baby. But now those are closed. So you reckon traffic has picked up maybe just a little bit at those checkpoints? Yeah, I think so. His folly, his stupidity on the border issue has just caused a bigger and bigger mess. That's all he knows what to do. Everything Donnie touches dies. And Donnie's got his hands all over us, baby. And little by little, eroding our values, eroding our laws, eroding every damn thing this country ever stood for to benefit his ass. Are you shitting me? By the way, happy birthday, Melanoma. What's her name? The president's, third hookup there is Melanoma, I think. She turns 49 today. He's 72 or 75 or some shit. I don't know. But Melania, well, she's got one thing. She holds a special place in American history, baby. She does. She is the very first lady, the only first lady that you can go on the internet and look up pictures of her naked ass all over the place, holding a little tower down there by her flus, make sure you keep that out. Like you just got done doing something, you're going to the bathroom cleaning up. That kind of look. You got her plastered all over the airplane outside on the wing. You got her plastered going up the... You can see every photograph you want of that woman. So happy birthday. I don't say that meanly. I'm just saying she holds a place in history, baby. Nobody else, no other first lady at all, ever had their naked ass spread on Google. And so happy birthday, Melanoma. What else is going on? Well, Maria Butina, that's that Russian spy that got hooked up there with the National Rifle Association. Oh, I'm sorry, the National Russian Alliance. The one Donnie went to see. The spy that got caught up with that 18 months, baby, a year and a half in prison. Ha! There you go. Who's next in the NRA? Because she was talking to everybody, baby. Want to go through this stuff? What else? Planetary Defense Conference next week. The Planetary Defense Conference next week. I forgot where they're going to have it now. Anyway, this is the defense of our planet we're talking about, not just a country. We're talking about the world, the whole planet. Oh, here comes a meteor. What are we going to do? Well, they're having a practice. And it involves NASA. It involves FEMA and organizations from around the world. What do we do if an asteroid hits? Well, basically, you kind of put your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye. But they're all thinking about that shit. I don't know if I want to feel good about that or worry about why all of a sudden you getting FEMA and everybody else involved in we're going to have an asteroid hit. I don't know, but I'm glad they're on top of it. That's about all I got, except for two little things, because I don't want to forget this. I'll do this first. This is the funny times. I get this every month, thanks to Paulette Hallbeck, who subscribed to this for us. I get a lot. It's full of funny jokes, little cartoons. That's why they call it Funny Times. But every month, the Harper's Index is in here, and I read most of this stuff that's in here. And I was going through this. Now, Harper's been around a long time. And number 2 and 3 here just really kind of jumped out at me. It says, out of the 20 poorest, districts? Congressional districts. We're talking about congressional districts here. The poorest 20 congressional districts in this country are run by Republicans. 16 out of 20. That's pretty good odds for them. Now, what do you say? What about the 20 most prosperous districts in the United States? Who's running those? Democrats, baby. 20 out of 20. It's the same thing on the national level, people. Republicans come here to screw up our income. Our economy. They rape and pillage the Treasury. They steal as much as they can, make it sound like it's patriotic, and walk out the door with a great big sack of money. Oh, by the way, that's on the credit card. Y'all just pay for that if you don't mind, you Democrats. That's what they do. Every time they get in office, baby, that's what they do. They run up the bill and then run away. Well, we need to keep after them, baby, because we can't keep cleaning up their mess. Oh yeah, one more little story I don't want to hit. Mama gave me this one. Y'all remember Dr. Ruth? Dr. Ruth, she was that old lady. She's 90 years old now. 90 years old, Dr. Ruth. And Mama was telling me a little bit about her, and I never knew. That she lost her whole family in the Holocaust. That's got to be rough to go through. Of course, being Jewish and in her age, I would imagine she had a heavy hand, a heavy, heart in that. But that's not what caught my mind. Did you also know that Dr. Ruth, that little old lady that talks about sex, was trained by the Israeli army to be a sniper? How you like that shit? You never know who you're talking to. A sniper, baby. If you're a sniper, that means you acquire a target, you look at that target, and you pull the trigger. Think about that next time you see that little old lady smiling, giggling about the missionary position or this position or that position. Yep. We're not all who we think we are. Or a lot of people don't. There's a lot of people walking around. You never know who's who. Anyway, that's about all I got. It's Friday, baby, so enjoy your weekend. And get out if you can. And it's hot down here, baby, but wherever you're at, if you get out and enjoy a little nature, get out and do it because it's what we got. And before I forget to hit the button, and I want to thank everybody that is in this family. It means the world to every one of us. It means the world to all of us that we stay involved and we stay engaged in this, baby, because the fight is ongoing and it will be for a long time now. But the fight is worth it, baby. It's a good fight because our nation is worth it. Our world is worth it. People we don't even know are worth it. They're worth it. They just. We have to care about everybody is what I'm trying to say. And if somebody don't, nobody will. Anyway, like, share, subscribe. John Bertavall, Blue Dot in Texas. Let that light shine, baby, as much as you can everywhere you go. Bendejo! El Presidente Pendejo, by the way. I forgot to call his shirt out. I wore it last night on the live show. This is from, I don't know if it's Mr. or Mrs. Villarreal here in Corpus Christi. They said they're a fan. You're not a fan, baby. You're family. That's what this is about. I don't have fans. I have family. That's the way I prefer to look at it. It's not me, baby. It's an us thing. Every one of us. The people like me that do this, between Randy, Leo, and so many others to get out there. Tonight I'm going to be pulling up a chair out there on the front porch with Bob Kincaid, have a little visit with him. And you can check out Tim Cormall every weekend. He does his show. There's people out there trying to get that message going, and keep listening to him because they're working their ass off to keep everybody motivated and moving towards a victory in 2020. So, hey, y'all do that. And like, share, subscribe. John Bertavall, Blue Dot in Texas. On YouTube, John Bertavall on Facebook. John Bertavall Speaks, Blue Dot Family, and JBS Blue Dot Family. Go by there, join the family, and see what's up. At Blue Dot in Texas on Twitter, out my truck window. Anywhere else we can get the message going, baby. Just keep it going. Y'all take it easy. We'll see y'all later. Bye.